Welcome back to Wreckfest. You join us today back in the Pro Internationals after we started this category in the last episode. And today we're looking at the Folk Racing International Tour. 8 races. We've got 9 cars that can take part. 1 race per car. That's the aim. 1 car will miss out, unfortunately. And we're going to start with the Northfolk Ring Main Circuit. Now this circuit has a lap record set by the Rocket as a C-Class car of 46.435. And we're going to use the Rocket for this one as well. Before we do though, I think we can do a small adjustment to actually make this car a little bit better, quicker, faster, and more likely to beat its own time. Let's have a look at its armour. Now, you do need some armour on, I found. Back and front is generally quite advisable. Sides, not so much. So if we take the side off, we raise the Rocket from a 204 to a 210. And that's where we're going to go for today, I think. So Rocket 210, looking to beat its C-Class time of 46.435. Let's have a look at the track before we get into the race. Race number 1 then, we want the Rocket to get us off to a very good start if possible. That's the aim anyway. Let's get going. We're starting in 11th place. This is going to be a very packed start. We have to be very careful all around us not to get too much damage right away. Decent start, managing to gain a position or two. Going through the middle here, getting squeezed massively and being forced to the inside into the wall as well. We're just not moving. With that many cars hitting us, we're just not moving. Trying to get this thing under control and keep it moving forward, and we just about get going again. We dropped a few positions. I'm 11th to 14th now, and we need to play catch up, but the car is all over the place. We've taken a little bit of damage, but not enough to be all over the place like it is. I don't know what's going on here. As we hit a car that was spinning ahead of us, nothing we could do to avoid it. It was spinning ahead of us. We had nowhere to go at that moment. We're up in the 12th place, 1 down from starting. We've got some damage, but we're still going strong at this point. So trying to gain on the cars ahead of us here as we try and go up the inside, but miss the corner massively. So trying to... once the cars all stop hitting us, we tried to take the inside there to try and sneak it up and try and gain a position or two as we hit the corner, not realising how tight it was on that edge. And we had nowhere to go. We hit the barrier head on near enough, and then constantly hit after that to drop us down to 21st position as we just gain a position momentarily. With critical damage, we're probably a hit away from being knocked out of this race. I've only just started lap number 2. Yeah, this hasn't gone to plan. First race of this whole 8 race series, and I was hoping for a win, realistically. I was hoping for a win. I think this might be it. Little touch, no, we're okay, we got away with it. I thought that was going to be over. We've decided to go a different route to everyone else. There is a choice section to take. I just thought, less cars, less chance of us being hit. No, couldn't get out of the way of the car ahead of us. And we are wrecked. We did not finish. And we didn't set a better time than the Rocket C-Class time either. That could have gone better. We move on now to the Firwood Motocenter short circuit reverse, which is a brand new layout for us. We've never done this layout before, so this is going to set its own time for us. And the Rammer RS is the one with the responsibility. B-Class 212. The aim is to set a first record for B-Class plus also a new track record. So whatever we can do here helps massively in terms of our records. And we've got to do better than last time. The Rocket let us down massively, so it's down to the Rammer RS to do better. Off to a bit of a slow start, to be fair there. Down to 14th, dropped a position immediately. Around the outside, gaining a couple there as we kind of squeeze it through the middle. And very nicely done as we go up to 5th place as it stands. Looking out down the outside for the next corner. Getting a bit all out of sorts. Didn't really take that as well as we possibly could have done. But after a bit of argy-bargy, we're through into 3rd place already. And now we've got the sights on the top 2. As we're trying to chase them down and gain 2nd place at the very least before the end of the lap. Very, very deep into the corner there. Really messing up that corner. I was trying so hard to get into 2nd place. It just wasn't worth it. Instead, we lose positions and drop down to 5th place. So we should have really been a bit more careful. Up to 4th again now as we got a run onto the yellow car as we cross the line. Can we take him up the inside here? A little bit of a nudge. Spins him out. And we take the position. Up to 3rd place now. As not long into lap number 2, left-hander here going up the inside. The other car does something to avoid us, I think, and we end up taking 2nd place. 1 car to go before us and 1st place, and I think we're going to get him here on the inside, straightened up for the next, and we are in first position, and hopefully now we can run away. Got that corner right this time. Last lap we went very deep due to a mistake from us trying to overtake. This time pretty good. It's quite a short lap here, and we're in first place as we start lap number 3, the final lap. These are short, quick laps, but it's important we get through the pack, and we did just that. With these kind of races that are this short and this quick, you can't afford to be messing around in a big group of cars. You've got to go as quickly as possible. And the Ram RS, despite a slow start, really showed that raw power. Although we make a mistake and hit the barrier. Just too busy chatting away, not realising what was going on. And we severely messed up. But we've got a chance still to get first position here. It's not going to be as good a finish as you would have liked. We've kind of gained first place back, and it's just a race to the line. I think we're going to keep it. That got very, very messy at the end there, all because of our big mistake for hitting the barrier. But we set on that brand new track record of 36.498 for a brand new track and layout for us. Yeah, not the best finish, but first place nonetheless. On to the third race now. We're at Pinehills Raceway Main Circuit, where we're going to be using the Killerbee S B-rated 199, and the track record for this track is set by the Tristar C-Class 1 minute 00.350, so just over a minute for the lap. This should be pretty quick. I think the Killerbee S, firm favourite to carry on the good finishing position from the last race. Not the way you wanted to end it, but good finishing position nonetheless. 13th place for Killerbee S as we get off. Very quick start, as we'd expect from the Killerbee S. I need to remember it's S, not just Killerbee. As we go up the inside for the first corner and take it pretty well, up to the 4th place already. And this is where the Killerbee S really excels. It is so quick, and it is very, very good acceleration as well. Cornering could be a little bit better, but its raw speed and power is pretty good for the size of the vehicle it is as well. But we go very deep for the next corner, managing to hold the position. I think we're going to keep first here, unless no, we get overtaken. I thought the green car was going to come through, but he kind of got a bit caught up himself by the looks of things. So instead we carry on in third position, battling hard though for second, and we kind of get a bit out of sorts, and we're dumped back down to third place. So now we've got some catching up to do. We've just got to keep on their tails. We already know we've got a quick car because it's the Killerbee S. Although that isn't working for us as it stands. As we get slung around, that hasn't really gone to plan at all. I don't even know what happened there. We just kind of got all out of sorts, and that was the end of that. Maybe we mistook a bump potentially a bit too quickly or something. Something went wrong. So we're back into the race. We're in 19th position, and we're going to hit the start-finish line as a car goes sideways in front of us. We've got nowhere to go but hit it. This hasn't been good. The first lap has been really poor for us. We're going to start the second lap in 16th position, quickly gaining 15th as well. But yeah, this has been a poor race so far. The Killerbee S has a lot of work to do if it wants to gain anything out of this, of a decent finish anyway. So we're going to keep going. Yellow car getting a bit caught up. That slows us down again. We're just getting into too much trouble. We're not having the free, nice, flowing racing we'd normally have with this, to be fair. Everyone seems very happy to hit each other and us. And we also are making our own mistakes as well, to be fair. We're currently up in the 9th position as we're being attacked from behind. But we're going to go forward here as we gain 8th position. Can we gain another one through the set of corners? Not quite, as we get a little bit bouncy over the corner there. And that really slows our momentum. Back down into back up to 6th now, and we're chasing down the cars ahead. I think we gained a position because we crashed or something. I think back up to 4th now as we overtake cars on the finish line. I'm losing the plot a little bit here. Start of the third and final lap. We're in 4th position, 3 cars ahead of us, and we take 3rd place fairly simply. Nice little overtake there, straight for 3rd position. We're on the podium now, but it's not good enough. We had such a bad first lap. We need more. We need to do better. The 2 cars ahead of us, we can see there. I think that's 1st and 2nd. And they're very close together, which is slowing each other down. So that's really helped us massively here. As they're attacking each other. Yellow car goes a bit sideways. We get past him as well. And now we're chasing down 1st position. Come on. Can we do it? We've got to get 1st position here. Just got to keep on him. We haven't got far to go. A little bit of a skid onto 2 wheels momentarily. Right-hander here. Can we nick it up the inside? Just about. we're now into first. Can we hold it up the inside for the home stretch? I think we've got the acceleration we should have, and I think we're going to do it. Killerbee S finishes in first position out of the 24 and sets a new track record of 58.380 in the process. Not a massively different lap time to the Tristar, considering there's the jump from C to B, but it's enough to set a new track record. Race number 4 now at Northland Raceway Outer Route Reverse. Killerbee has the lap record for this, a B-class record in fact, of 1.14.107. And we're going to send in the Roadslayer B-rated 199 to try and set a new B-class lap record. It's nice to actually face a fellow B lap record as it is. Normally we face C's. So Roadslayer's got it all to do. As we get off a decent start, very quick off the line, the Roadslayer. Up in the 10th, 8th as we look at the inside now. Gaining positions left, right and centre. Up to 6th position already. And we're just flying ourselves forward now. Another car goes off, we gain 5th. We're going to gain 4th here before we hit the corner. And we missed the corner completely. Just forget there's a corner there. Straight through the tyre barrier. And we're doing a drop down to 23rd. Up in the 22nd again now. But yeah, to completely misjudge the corner. I knew there was one there. But didn't brake in time. Yeah, completely too busy trying to overtake rather than looking ahead. So we find ourselves in 13th position after spinning out that car behind us, and we've got some catching up to do. Lap record is easy enough, winning the race is a different matter. That's the thing. I think we could easily smash Killerbee's lap record here, but you need a clean run in 3 laps. You need to not have to overtake. So first position is ideal for lap records. So that's what we're aiming for. 8th position as it stands. We're chasing down the cars ahead and we are getting closer. We look up the inside and what a dive up the inside. That's 3 position gained in 1 corner. In the 5th position there. Braked late. Took the position. Bit of argy-bargy on the way out, but not too bad. And now we're chasing down 4th. We've got that one. Now we're chasing down 3rd for the podium. But then we are being attacked from behind as well. But I think we've got away with it. And we're going to have the superior speed there as we gain a 3rd position. And now 2nd is in our sights. And I do mean actual sights. It is right there in front of us. We're just going to catch it up. Come on. Up the inside. Tried to go for a little dive, but he kind of got in the way there. But we're holding on. 3rd position as it stands. And looking up the inside once again. I think we're going to do it. We are. 2nd place now. And we just got 1st position to gain back. And then we can think about a record for the B class. Up the inside once again. I do like going up the inside of cars. And we're going to gain 1st position. And we're just going to fly now. As quickly as possible, just got to get away and stay away. Don't let anyone else catch up no matter what. That's the only thing we can do now. While going as fast as possible. And so far so good. We're actually holding our own. On the mini-map, the cars behind I think are dropping back. So I think we're okay. We don't need to make any silly mistakes now. We want to bring this home, but also do a decent time as well. Rounding the final corner of lap number 2 as we approach the end of it and start lap number 3. We are going to cross the line in 1st position, and now we're just going to keep going. We don't know really if it's enough for setting the new lap record, but I'm hoping it is, and we're just going to keep going. No silly mistakes, making sure we judge the corners correctly. This car has got really good acceleration, to be fair, so it's a pretty good one to have just on the acceleration alone. It will generally beat a lot of cars, but it could definitely improve when it's cornering, because I think that does lay it down a little bit, to be fair. The important thing is we're in the lead. That's the most important thing here. So we're just going to keep going and just being a little bit careful on the corners. That one wasn't so careful. Could have ended badly, but we're still in 1st position. Decent gap to the cars behind. And I think we're doing okay. This is in the bag, surely. We can't make any silly mistakes now to mess us up. And all being well, I think we have it in the bag. But you just don't want to count your chickens just yet. Onto the tarmac section. And now we keep going. I really thought I'd made a mistake there and gone the wrong way, but we hadn't. Tarmac section was going left-hander now, and it's a race for home. I think this is done. I think this is going to be a really good finish for us. Decent lap time as well, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's have a look as we cross the line in 1st position of 24. And we set a new B-class record of 1.08.282. So a 6-second advantage over the Killerbee's time. That was a good race. I think we did pretty well there. Race number 5 now, and we're going to Finncross Circuit Main Circuit. We're going to be using Killerbee B rated 167, and the time to beat is actually set by the Rocket C class of a 40.959. Can the Killerbee beat the Rocket once again? It's beaten it so many times previously on lap records, and especially when it's a class up. Very short lap though. If it's a 40-second lap, this is going to be very quick, which means we need to get through the pack pretty quickly to actually make this one count. But it's nice to see the Killerbee back on the track after Killerbee S did really well for us earlier. And up the inside, gaining positions left, right and centre once again. Up the inside a second time. Can we hold it? We can. Second place already ours. I can see first being ours very quickly now. Just, this car is so quick and easy to drive. It can be a bit of a nightmare on corners sometimes, but we're kind of getting that sorted on technical changes, to be fair. And we're now in the first, although we are being attacked from behind there as we're being rammed. But just trying to keep him at bay. And I think we have for the minute. He's going to have another look. And he's forced us to go into him kind of thing there. And we're now stuck up on the bank. Hit from behind as well. That's not good. We're losing everything. First position we was in a minute ago as well. First position. And we were fighting with the yellow car. And we should have just stayed away. There was no need for any of that to happen. So now we've got to fight our way through. And with damage, this is a lot harder. Other cars that are bigger, are stronger, take less damage. The Killerbee, very quick but very light and agile, and downside to that is damage is bad. But up in the 4th position now, we've gained a few positions back. We're just got to keep pushing forward as much as possible. We're on the penultimate lap as it is, or near the end of it at the very least. So we've only got 1 lap to really make a difference here. And let's see if we can keep on top of these cars. We'll keep chasing down. The 3 ahead of us are all grouped together. Hopefully that will slow them down and allow us to catch back up. But final lap now in the Killerbee S, normal Killerbee. Always get the two confused. Normal Killerbee, as we've gained on the cars ahead of us now. We're fighting amongst them for positions. And this is essentially for the win, these 4 cars. And we've gone wrong. No! We kind of trying to force our way through. A bit of argy-bargy between all of us. And we have hit a mound and then rolled. And that has set us back into 8th position. We're not for long to go, to be fair. That wasn't ideal at all. But all we can do is keep going and try and get some positions back now on this final lap. The winner is already over the line, and we're fighting hard now to gain positions between these two. Are we going to make it? I don't know if we made it on the line. No, we didn't. We didn't get 5th. We got 6th instead. 40.183 is the lap time. And that is a brand new lap record, track record as well, and B-class record all set for Killerbee. Race number 6 now at Finncross Circuit Main Circuit. We're going to be in the Dominator B rated 175 for this one. And this one has a lap record set by the Firefly. Going back some there. C rated 48.973 per lap. So pretty quick lap, not as quick as the previous race, but fairly quick one, especially over 3 laps. Dominator, I would say, odds-on favourite to beat the current lap record, especially with the increase in B rated to C rated. And Firefly isn't particularly a good car, great car to use, but it's all about positions here. And gaining quite a few off the start, forcing our way through the middle here, and find ourselves gaining all the time. Up into 5th position now as it stands. But we've got the run on these two down the middle. And we're going to split them like a pack of cards as we go through into 3rd position and straight into 1st. We're taking that a bit too deep, getting ourselves caught with the barrier, and everyone else piled in as well. And we're just in the barrier already as they hit into us and crumpled us massively now. We're going to try and hold this together, otherwise we're not going to get anything out of this race. 9th position as it stands, 12th position now. Oh, another hit. We're just getting hit left, right and centre. It's just not really working for us, is it? Trying to rejoin the circuit here as well. There we go. Have we got any kind of speed? And we hit a barrier ourselves. No one's near us there as we hit that barrier. I think we're missing a wheel, aren't we? Are we missing? I think we are. I think the left front's gone. To be fair. Although it's not sparking. I know it has gone, and we're now wrecked, just to add to it. So we did not finish, and we didn't set a new lap record because we didn't finish a lap. That was a bad race. A particularly bad race for us. Race number 7 now at Clayridge Circuit Main Circuit. We're going to be using the Nexus RX 167 rated for B rated. And it's looking to set a new track record currently held by the Rocket C-Class 40.616. The Nexus, another new car of ours. We just saw the Dominator just now do really badly. The Nexus, we need something good from it. It's got to be good. Come on. We need to finish off this race series on a high, ideally. Okay, off we go. 13th position. It's kind of a slow start, to be fair. So I think we are lacking a little bit acceleration-wise in the Nexus. But we're gaining a few positions, up by 3 so far. Now 4 as we take 9th position over the really narrow hill there. And we're going to get all caught up with the cars. Had nowhere to go, really. Everyone kind of hitting each other. But we're going to come out of that in 5th position, which is not bad, considering we went into that a bit blind and didn't know what was going to happen next. Kind of got away with it. With luck being on our side there as we go up the inside of the next car there. We're in the 1st position, and now after the first lap, we're not even at the end of the first lap, we're in 1st position. Bit of a gap already building. The Nexus is running away. Right-hander now for the race to the line. We're going to finish the first lap in 1st position, and this is all about trying to beat the Rocket time now. Ignore the cars behind. Try and go as quickly as we can to beat the Rocket's time. That's all we care about now. We're in 1st position. But getting carried away and going deep into the 1st corner there. Messing up massively. And now we're being attacked from behind. Back in the 2nd now. As another car gets back at us. All down to that one mistake. And this is it in these short races. We have to keep pushing. Because you just don't know if you've got enough time left to catch anyone up. So taking back 1st position quite forcefully, to be fair. But we did it. And we're doing okay. I don't think we're going to be close to setting a new lap record on this lap, but we've got one final one to do so. We've gained a bit of a gap to the cars behind, so I'm hoping for this one to beat the Rocket's current time of 40.616. Let's go and let's see if we can do this. Right-hander, trying to get it right. Didn't go deep this time, so that's good. That's time gained from the last lap. Keeping it tight as we take the corner nicely. On the tarmac, this car is pretty good. Mud, I don't know, could be a bit of an issue, but on tarmac, this car flies. Down the hill, and you can see some wreckage from a crash car on the right hand side. We're avoiding that. The right-hander now, as we're hitting speeds, what were we, 60 miles an hour? Another car, narrowly avoiding that one. Nearly got really close to it, and that could have spelled problems. We're racing for the line in 1st position, and that was a dominant finish from the Nexus. 1st place, and a brand new track record after getting a 40.446. The time we set was wrong. I've just realised it was actually a 40.258, but it is a brand new lap record and track record for the Nexus as well. I got confused. There we go. The final race of this race series, race number 8, Maasten Motocenter Main Circuit Reverse. We're in the Tristar B rated 166. Now the Tristar we haven't used in quite a long time. The lap record here is a B rated record of Killerbee 40.451. Can the Tristar upset the odds and take a record away from Killerbee? Well, we'll see now. As we're off in 12th position, not a brilliant start. Definitely haven't got the acceleration of other cars we have and use. But we're off and going in 9th position as it stands. We've gained a couple from start. Looking up the inside there, gaining another position on the tarmac we've decided for this time. And really taking it nicely on that tarmac. Really got some massive grip. And slid the back end out nicely. Kept the speed high as well. And we've gained quite a few. Up to 3rd position now already. And this is going to be quite quick laps based on Killerbee's time. So I think we're going to be one and done pretty quickly. Left-hander. Already caught out another car. So we're now in the 2nd. And now we've just got to chase down 1st position. We can see him just there. It's all about chasing them down and overtaking at the right time. Not just slow us down at all, if possible. And we mess up the choice. We just kind of messed up massively there. That went badly wrong. Just hit the barrier, had nowhere to go, and yeah. This was the choice section. That wasn't even the choice section. And yeah, I don't know. We messed it up. So the Tristar now needs to come back. We're up in the 3rd though. So although we lost a few positions, we gained a few back. But that was poor. That was really, really poor. Driver's fault, I must admit. It's our mistake. Nothing else we can do about it. So now it's all about catching back up. And we know we haven't got long to do this in. That's the problem. So left-hander coming up now. Or coming up next. And we're just going to keep holding it up the inside. Not looking at it. Yes, we've got it. 2nd place. First place as well. Gained 2 positions there, but we can't hold it. We're being attacked from behind. And we do just about hold on there as we try and navigate the corner that caused us a bit of mischief last time out. And I think we're doing okay now. Left-hander, yeah, pretty tidy. Got a bit of a gap. We're just going to keep going. Just got to keep going in first position here. We're so close to finishing off this race series on a high. Left-hander, trying to hold it, get a bit too much speed to get a bit out of sorts and onto the grass. But I think we're going to do it. We are. It's going to be a win to finish out the series. And we set a lap record of 40.446. That beats the Killerbee's time. Not by much, but it's enough. The Tristar has taken a lap record off the Killerbee. I'm sure the Killerbee will want his lap record back in due course. So our final position was first, 4 out of 8 bonus targets, 547 points out of a maximum of 800. Not bad. They did not finishes, and the lower finishes really put paid to an epic score, but it's enough. And that is the Folk Racing International Tour done. 8 races, 8 different cars, some good, some bad, some that need some work. But that is us for today. A massive thank you for joining us. We'll be back next time as we continue on in Wreckfest, but until then, we'll see you soon.